What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day. A later video today, so I'm really sorry about that. I did tell you guys at the end of yesterday's video I was planning to go camping with my friends last night. Did go ahead and do that and just got home about 30 minutes ago. So I'm very tired, but I wanted to still give you guys a video for the day. Wanted to give you guys a play for the day. So this is probably going to be a shorter video. Probably not going to explain things as in depth as I normally do. But you know, these are very, very strong entries. And I actually was sending out some plays last night, which is nice to see. This was one of them. We do cash this for 8.5x on the VIP. Great to see there. We had a ton of setups yesterday. Again, this is one of those days we could have easily hit 2 or 3 of these. If you guys don't know, actually yesterday, I guess technically these were Thursday's plays, and then I went over them yesterday. We had 2 of these in a row hit. So this was actually a play I gave out right here on this YouTube channel on Thursday, I believe, with Jimmy Butler as the thumbnail. Hit a complete 10x. So by the way, you guys, when you hit a 10x, you could go and if you hit this 10x on Thursday, I could now miss every single pick this next week over the next 7 days, and you would still be up. Okay, that's how powerful these 10x's are, right? You could hit a 10x and you could miss every single day this week, 7 days straight, and you would still be up because of this 10x. Now, so hopefully you did cash this one yesterday, and then I also cashed this one on the VIP. And actually, I forgot about this. Looking at this one here, we should have cashed this one too. This guy missed by 0.5 kills the other day. This one honestly makes me a little bit mad, but it's okay. We missed this one, cashed both of these. Again, could have went easily 3 for 3 the other day. And then right here, we actually did have this set up yesterday. And we did go ahead and cash that one overnight. So nice to see there. And then, like I said, we had a ton of setups. This was set up. This was set up, set up, set up. Some of these end up missing, and we just come away with one of them. Once again, we could have easily cashed multiple of these yesterday. But overall, solid day. I'm happy with this, happy with this. We do go ahead and miss the YouTube entry of the day, which is unfortunate. But if you guys don't know, this is how we have done over the past 2.5 weeks. Again, this Jimmy Butler one, which was 2 days ago, was a 10x entry. So, you know, it kind of is what it is, right? Overall, not mad at the entry. Once again, Russell Westbrook, he ends up with 9. His line was 10. So we are, as you guys can see right here, we're 13 and 5. I guess now we are 13 and 6. And the 13 means 2x entries or 10x entries, okay? So 2 3x entry hits, 1 10x entry hit, and then now I guess it is 6 misses. I just have not added that screenshot. Like I said, getting home pretty late today, and then up 27 units over the past 18 videos on this channel here. Actually, I guess it's 19 now, but 27 units over the past 19 videos completely free on this YouTube channel. So leave a like for that, you guys. And let's go ahead and get into today's entry then. So really like today's entry, really especially like this Dylan Brooks line. Actually, I like both these lines a lot. What am I saying? This League of Legends line is completely off. As they kind of always are, right? These League of Legends plays are so off so many times. I'm going to start with this one, and then I'll kind of transition to Dylan Brooks and why I like his line too. So we got Jinx. I'm just going to call him JNX to go under 9 assists. I honestly like this all the way down to 7.5. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I like it all the way down to 7.5. If it bumps to 8.5, amazing value. If you can get it at 9, that's even more amazing value, obviously. So let me go into why I like this line. First of all, I want to preface, they are playing Koi, okay? So SK versus Koi. So they're playing a team that is much better than them. Koi is minus 150 odds on sportsbooks like Bovada and other sportsbooks you can find to 2-0 SK. Okay, so not just beat them one map, to completely sweep them. Go 2-0 and beat them in both games. Minus 150. So they're pretty heavily favored to beat them in both games, okay? Now, Jinx right here averages 1.6 assists every game he loses, okay? So he's lost, I don't know, maybe 9 games so far this year or this season that he's played. He averages 1.6 assists per loss. Okay, that is not a typo. 1.6 assists per loss. If he does ends up getting 2-0'd, or I guess he would be 0-2'd, he would on average, get 3.2. So he would get either 3 or 4. That would be what his average range would be right there. Now, if you look at all of his games, so this is factoring in victories and defeats. I believe he's been defeated like 9 times. He has like 5 victories or something like that. But again, he is not favored versus this team whatsoever. He only averages 3.4 assists a game. Okay, so if you look at his average per loss, if you look at his average per game, he's averaging 3.4. Now, there is a chance he wins the game. He is actually averaging 7 assists per game that he wins, but there is only one game that he gets 14 assists. Okay, I'm looking at it on my other screen. One game he gets 14 assists. All the other games, he's getting like 4 assists, 7 assists, and 6 assists in those games that he does win. Okay, so even if he wins, like I said, the 4 wins, not counting a game where he gets 14 assists, he just really had an amazing game that game. He has 4, 7, and 6. So you take the average of that, it's right around 4.5 4.5 or 5. So even in a win, he might only get 4 or 5 assists. And like I said, in losses, he only gets 1 to 1.5 to 2 assists on average in these games. Okay, so very, very high for him here. Again, on average, he should be more in that like 7 range. And I think the fair value for him, like I said, is probably about 7 or 7.5. I'm actually going to change. I don't necessarily really like it at 7.5, but I do really, really like it still at 8. Okay, so 8.5, lock it in. 8. It's still a lock too, and we're going to take the under. When I say lock, by the way, you guys, I don't mean that it's guaranteed to win. Obviously, if you guys don't know, nothing in betting is guaranteed, but over the long course of a long period of time, plays just like this are amazing to take over and over again. All right, so let's talk about Dillon Brooks now. Really do like this entry with Dillon Brooks. We're going to take him over PRA. And so a couple of reasons why I like him over PRA, but I do want to kind of dive into this series and how he has done so far this series. So they have played 6 games so far this series. I'm really going to focus in on the last 5 just because that's how this tool kind of works. But by the way, in that game 1, he does put up 16 PRA, plays 34 minutes. So just kind of have that in the back of your mind. If you look at the last 5 games he has played, he got 20 PRA, 17, 27, and then down at 6, okay? He played 25 minutes, 27, 36, 29, and then 18 in this game 6 that they just played a couple of days ago. If you look over his past 20 games, okay, this is the game that he plays 18 minutes. He also has a game over here where he played 11 minutes. This was an absolute blowout that they played at the end of March. I do not think he is going to get anywhere close to 18 minutes tonight, okay? I think this is a just classic reversion back to the mean, okay? Like, I don't know why his line is at 15 when there's just one game that he puts up 6 points, 6 PRA. Yes, it was a bad game from him. He shot really bad. I believe what happened is he goes 1 for 5. He goes 0 for 3 from the three-pointer, and he gets into foul trouble, okay? So he gets 4 fouls in 18 minutes, and the rest of the Rockets team on game 6, if you guys watch, were shooting absolutely phenomenally. So, again, that's why they're going to take him out of the game. Van Fleet got like 30 points or something. I don't think Van Fleet's going to put up 30 points once again. And which is kind of his competition right there. Again, just look at the minute share, you guys. You don't even have to take it from me. If you look at this tool, he is averaging 29 minutes, okay? If you look at his last 5, he is averaging 27 minutes. So he's averaging 27 minutes in this series, and that is taking into account the game that he gets 18 minutes right here, okay? And that's not even factoring in actually game 1, where I believe he got like 36 minutes or something. So he's actually averaging probably like 28 or 29 minutes this series, okay? Again, he plays 18 minutes last game. He gets 6 PRA. Yes, he had a bad game, you guys, last game. That does not matter to me at all. Okay, I think this game he's gonna get 15, he's gonna get 16, he's gonna get 17. He might even put up 20 or 25. Okay, so this is why I like Dillon Brooks. I think this is a really solid play. It's very similar to these other plays we've been taking with Aaron Gordon, with Jimmy Butler. This reminds me a lot of the Jimmy Butler play that we took a couple of days ago, and we absolutely smashed that one. Where Jimmy Butler, yes, he had a couple bad games in the series, but it was more because of injury, more because of just, blowouts and stuff like that getting taken out. If this game's remotely close, this guy's going to play 27, 28 minutes and probably get 17 to 20 PRA in this game. So that's why I like Dillon Brooks there. Again, if you guys want to get into my VIP, we are actually doing very well so far in May. I believe we're up upwards of 20 units so far in May. If you want to get into the VIP, all you guys have to do is text me the word Bovada right here to my number on the screen, and I will get you guys signed up for Bovada into the VIP very easily for 2 months. All you guys have to do is put an entry into Bovada, take a $1 bet, send me a screenshot that you did that, and I'll get you guys 2 free months of VIP for doing that for me. And yeah, it is as easy as texting me one word to my number right here on the screen. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video.